diddly-o, diddle up and down, diddly-o, diddle up and down, diddly-o, diddle up and down, diddly-o, diddle lay down.
All right, everybody. Sorry for
Daddy.
the camera. We are in the middle of a brew day.
Whoa.
When I say we, I mean me and she. Say hi, Callie.
Hi.
Hi, yeah. All right, what we're doing today, we have an IPA.
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing an IPA, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so my usual IP.
Hot.
It's hot, yeah. Yeah, be careful with that part there, baby.
Why?
Sorry for this. This video's going up as is.
Then
Usually,
to them.
I go for just a majority 2-row and
Daddy.
a pound of flaked oats in my usual IPA. Now I'm batch
Daddy.
25, I think today, different stuff.
Dad, me pick one and put it in there.
She's trying to eat my ingredients. I'll show you in a minute. So
Oh, Daddy.
I decided to switch things up and do no. You leave the candy alone. Switch things up and just kind of get a more, I guess, complicated recipe. And hopefully it turns out. If it does, it's my own. So right now we're in the middle of mashing in, so I'll try to keep this segment quick. But my recipe for this guy, we got 6.5 pounds of 2-row, a pound of flake barley, a pound of Vienna, 12 ounces of white wheat.
Yeah.
We got 11 ounces of oats because I ran out and that's how much was in the cupboard.
Yep.
So I grabbed the remainder of my flaked rice, which wasn't much. And that was only 3.4 ounces of flaked rice. There's also 4 ounces of acid malt in this, just because I read it's a good idea. It helps your pH for this type of beer. Anyway,
Daddy, is today daughter day?
also switch it. Is Daddy Daughter Day? Yeah,
Again?
yeah.
Oh.
Love Daddy Daughter Day. I'm sure everyone else does. Anyway, my usual hops. I'm keeping close to that. I love Simcoe Mosaic for an IPA. Just my thing. Everyone has their own thing. So I'm bittering with Magnum for a change. Usually I bitter with Centennial because I read something about polyhumine level in it. And I just always like my beer, so I'd never change. But today we're going Magnum. Pretty standard bitter and hop from what I read. Also, we've got split editions for a few stages. At 20 minutes, we've got so much Simcoe and so much Mosaic and a full ounce of Cascade because I had to steal some Simcoe for yesterday's Bud Light Cooper's kit. When I slept in, I only had a short time to do it, and I accomplished it. So I stole the Simcoe, put it in there, and my local homebrew shop only had Northern Brewer, East Kent Goldings, things like that. So I decided to grab an ounce of Cascade because I did a lager once before, which I loved. Yeah, and I love my helper. And I also am going with a split edition around steep out time of Simcoe and Mosaic. And we're dry hopping with Simcoe and Mosaic. And she's asleep now, are you?
Now I couldn't think.
Yeah, I know. You're thinking. Yeah, so am I. But we are stealing some wort from this particular mash. I gotta keep this quick because I gotta check my champs. I want it to stabilize anyway. We're stealing 2 liters and so much of the Magnum and so much of the Mosaic for our inaugural test batch of this. Stay tuned for another video for that because it will be separate. Yeah, going in beer. But anyway, wish me luck, and I will check back in after my numbers, boils, etc. are done. You guys know that stuff. All right, talk to you soon. All right. Yeah, okay. In the middle of my boil for the Pantry Raid Ipa. Just kind of phrase, so yeah, that's what I'm making. Just stole 2 liters from the collective wort. Well, I'll show you in a second my setup because I haven't really showed you guys before. I'm kind of starting out. You'll see. You can start out too. But anyways, I almost collected the full volume, so I stole 2 liters from my mash tun, or from the collective wort. and I just put a little bit more water in for the resparge on the grains and hopefully gain some more gravity from to make up for the 2 liters I just lost, because I'm hoping to get full volume on the IPA. But 2 liters really shouldn't make too much of a difference. I'll explain in another video what I'm using that 2 liters for, just to keep things coherent. But here we go. I'll show you my setup. Sorry for walking, but I brew outside. Right now it is beginnings of winter. You can see snow here and there, -2. Not lucky enough, like a lot of people, to be brewing electric yet, but it probably will come eventually, and I bottle. Anyway, here's my little setup. Brewing in the front yard, in the garage. Got a little 5-gallon mash tun, and I actually have disparaged twice to get my volume after the initial. But I built this little stand here to fit. There's only a inch and a half off of the top of my pot. Took into account my burner, and I'm operating on a 9-gallon pot. But I just basically sparged the first time, and on the last sparge I do it as I boil to save on time. I'm going to be in the future just modifying another cooler I have. It's bigger, and I'll show you my manifold at another point, because I got to put together now. It's in the bottom of the grain, but got my propane on high and hoping to see a hot break soon. My volume's pretty well to the top of that pot. I'm a capacity brewer. But anyway, wish me luck. Maybe the last part of this, everything has gone to plan, and you might see tasting in a little while. Alright guys, thanks.